darkness as I hold your silhouette. Relive an age when time would live in us. I'm lying here with half of me erased, trying to figure out how you would live if you were in my place. I cannot dream in color anymore. I think I know why you painted in all my dreams. You colored me in my sleep. I cannot dream in color even when I sleep by your side. You colored parts of my mind. I search for you in the night. I cannot dream in color anymore. I think I know why you painted in all my dreams. You colored me in my sleep. I cannot dream in color even when I sleep by your side. You colored parts of my mind. I search for you in the night. I cannot dream in color anymore. I think I know why you painted in all my dreams.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the final challenger game of the regular season here in season 17 of Counter-Strike Confederation. My name is King Willie. I am joined tonight by DRX Code, aka Rob, and we have, I'm gonna be honest, a little bit of a banger. They're lower on
Mhm.
the standings. They're lower on the standings. I won't, I won't lie, but it's a banger match because this is what it all comes down to, right? We have the Samurai, the defending, at least their core is defending contender champions, now playing in Challenger, versus the card counters, who are looking to get their chip. And so, I mean, really, just to start us off, Rob, talk to me a little bit. Talk to me a little bit about the card counters because I have plenty to talk about with the Samurai. But talk to me a little bit about the card counters.
Well, let's first start off with establishing where our teams are located. So, the Samurai right now are placed 10th. The Coward Counters are currently placed 12th. Okay, and they both have a similar stat line right now. Samurai is three and 6. Card Counters are 3 and 7, and they're fighting for that their spot in playoffs. So there's a lot of stakes here. It's gonna get serious, I think. Um, but the card counters, they're an interesting case, a very interesting case. Looking at the stats, on paper, this team should be performing great. They should be firing on all cylinders and really like making a run. They shouldn't be fighting for the position that they're in, really. They've got players with fantastic placements on these leaderboards. Um, especially in the clutch department, both Clueless and Cash are highly ranked on clutching. So they have the closing ability, but on the other hand, that stat might tell the story that their openings are, they're struggling on the openings and often ending up in those clutch situations, farming the clutch stats by ending up in a clutch every round. So, you know, we'll have to keep an eye on that during this game. See how the openings shape up for the card counters, and with all the clutch practice, hopefully they get some good closings.
A little bit of survivorship bias with that stat, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Is are they actually that good, or are they just kind of getting stuck in these positions while other teams, when you're looking at the top of the standings, like the Lotuses or Muck Menaces or the Emu Logistics Company, whatever it might be, maybe they never get put into those situations, right?
Mhm.
And so that's that then brings up the question of, can they actually beat the Samurai? Right? These are,
Ah,
as I mentioned, defending contender champions. Or not defending, I shouldn't say. They won in season 15. So obviously not defending anymore, but I'll still say defending because this is basically the same core. You have Woots, who's being subbed out tonight for another regular on OS, who I'll talk about. Spence and Nutty, right? That core right there brought home the chip in season 15 in contender. They get brought up here into challenger, and now the results are lackluster. To say to to not hate too much. Um, But they do have a sub tonight. All right. And this is a very important thing because most of the time you think, well, they have a sub, that puts them at a disadvantage. But their sub is Icarus. And for anybody who doesn't know, Icarus is well known within the Samurai and the OS community. He has won 3 championships during his time in CSC, and every single time has been with OS. So this is somebody who has previously won with Spence, and I think is prepared to try and help Spence and OS win again. And is also not a bad player, right? This is a great pickup in maybe a last minute sub. I don't know exactly what the schedule looked like, or what they were looking at when they brought him back on. But in my opinion, I think this is going to be, in fact, maybe strengthening their team, not weakening it. Um, and to talk about it a little bit, we do have, I mean, talk about maps.
yep.
I don't really know what to expect tonight
No.
as far as maps go. It doesn't look good for either. Okay, it's Dust
Oh,
2. We
okay,
just
it's
got
dust.
word yet. Dust 2. Um, looking at their previous games, Samurai never won on Dust before.
Nope.
Um, Granted, they've only played one game. Meanwhile, the card counters, they have won in one game. And so now you're sitting there and you're going, okay, well, this is obviously favoring the card counters. But, it's one of those things where maybe it's not that simple. Maybe it's not as simple as just, oh, well, previous maps, yeah, they've got the advantage here. I
Yeah,
think what we're
it's
gonna see
dust too.
tonight, I think what we're gonna see tonight, and maybe this is just because I'm a little bit biased, I'm a little bit of a boomer in CSC, and I kind of like to root for those OG teams. I think we're about to see an OS stomp.
You know,
That's my prediction. That's my prediction. I have to go with OS here. I have to root for them. I have to root for Icarus. I have to root for, even though they're not the underdogs, I'm going to call them the underdogs.
yeah, I think honestly, I'd have to agree here. Uh, I mean, I really, really like to see the card counters like you know, show what they're capable of. Um, you know, Clueless was on my ESEA team almost a year ago.
Mm.
Smart player. So if we see him, perform like I know he can, this will be definitely a close game. But it
And
does feel like it's in OS favor right now. I don't
I
know.
mean, this is also the card counters, and if I'm not mistaken, the high rollers as a franchise is their first season. So they're looking for that first chip, they're looking for that playoff spot. And even if they don't win it, right, to be able to say that, hey, you know what, my teams are making it to playoffs, gives you a little bit of how do I say it, like a sigh of relief almost. If you're their GM, if you're able to say, okay, you know
Yeah.
what, made some good progress this season. It was our first season. Maybe we didn't exactly put up the results that we wanted, but we're in the right track. We're heading the right direction here. They have some well-known names on their team. I won't deny that. Um, First off, they have Cashmo, who goes way, way back in CSC to a little franchise called Natural Disasters, way back in the day, season 7, season 6, I think. Um, Clueless, who I think everybody in CSC has played with Clueless at least once. I've seen people in chat rooting for Roly Coly already. So I think what we're gonna have here is the bad guys of OS and the kind of fan favorites of the card counters. Now I'm rooting for OS, the bad guys. I want to see them get another chip. And we're gonna get right into this game. We're gonna have the card counters starting us off on CT side, Samurai on T side, and it looks like we're headed for a B rush.
Right off the bat, and Hayden's kind of playing more retake.
You want to leave that smoke? No, he backs out. And
This is gonna be tough.
Yeah, B side has fallen. Smoke on the doors. That's going to be the only piece of util to hold off this retake.
Lots of flashes in a kit on Clueless.
Possibly a chance of a retake, but the kills are coming through. Nutty gonna be finding that first one, and the kills are just going the way of the T's. But now the retake is on. Nope, not quite. Roly-Coly gonna go down as well. King into the 1v2. Trying to find these positions. Doesn't clear car. Gonna be taken down by Rebuke. OS putting up their first round.
Oof. Yeah, the B rush into the site that they're playing, that the card counters are playing retake. That's so tough. That's so tough. You know, that B site is borderline impossible to retake.
Yep.
So
Not a great.
it's got to shrug it off.
Yep.
Unlucky.
We're gonna see a little bit of just a default coming out here.
Anti-eco util. In the long stack from the card counters.
And I'm
Gonna
liking
push through this long door.
Yeah, they're walking. Oh, and if they're not careful,
It's
Vin
a
can
Vin.
get caught out here, but he finds it first. Close. Now he gets the word, and it's gonna be a mowdown. So, just a quick eco round. Get it over with. Why not? Clueless. What can you do, Clueless? Okay.
Ooh.
So a little one tap. Not bad. But a second for the Samurai.
Yeah, nice clean anti-eco from the Samurai, so. Seen some bonus Galeals across the table, and an AK on Spence. And a
Spence
decent buy out of the card counters.
Spence off to a good start. 3-1.
Yeah.
MP9 on King.
And Vin.
Also, King's the only one with kit right now. So that could
Okay,
be
long
a
take.
little interesting.
Card counters leaning towards B here. This is a good setup for Samurai.
Ollie's gonna miss on
Beats
car.
is
We're gonna have
coming
to re-clear that. Rotate is here as well. Ash able to find Spence. Make it 3-2 for him. Long take has been stopped dead in its tracks.
Yeah, maybe waiting on Vin to make a little bit of a play here. The card counters have reestablished in cat control.
Now they're going for another take. Ash is holding this position on Goose. Finally being taken out by Rebuke. But the Galeals on range. Rebuke. More Vin's coming out mid though. And now it's a 1v2. 1 HP on Rebuke. 1 HP and a dream. Bomb is dropped though. That is a tough spot to get back from. Okay. Bomb retrieves 6 HP on Hayden. Spotted. The other one is CT. He's gonna swing it, and he's gonna go down for it. Roly-Coly able to clean that up before it got out of hand.
Oof.
Man, even though that kind of felt like the card counters were gonna have the advantage there from kind of that mid round, it still felt a little dicey with Hayden being on low HP like that.
Yeah, no joke. But that long take really stalled out. Just from a little bit of pressure on the A site. We'll see if that is just nerves or all part of the plan for the Samurai.
Got a couple more AKs now. I got 3 AKs, Act 10 and not a bad. Ooh. Okay. Trade comes through. A little bit of a silver lining right there. 4v4s.
This is space for the Samurai. Look at them they're taking it so quickly.
King is gonna be forced to drop off. Cat.
Whoa,
Like,
through Clueless.
spots a player, but decides to back out.
That's some info, though.
Holy, that is an aggressive position to be holding, and it's going to cost him. Spence. Able to find that kill. And now it's the B lane.
This is the right play. This is a good call. Clueless is under so much pressure. But Hayden's here to pick up the slack at mid.
He has an
This
empty
B hits it a
nine.
little slow. It has to be Clueless.
And the rotate from Hayden is so slow with the kit.
Oh.
And now it's going to come out, and Hayden able to find one, but goes down. So now 1v2. King, he is the one with the kit here, but both players still healthy for the Samurai. So a retake, maybe not possible in this situation. Do you decide to save? Rob, what do you think?
Save. Save. It's so early in the half. Gotta keep that eco good. He has a head armor and a kit.
Two flashes.
This is heroic.
That's investigating. Oh! Not gonna quite do it. Spence picking up 3 kills that round.
That was a solid Samurai round.
Yeah.
Pressuring up Cat. Getting that mid kill and then into the B. That was good decision making on the
That
Samurai.
definitely. It felt like a Samurai. It felt like the Samurai had really good control that entire round. They kind of knew what everything was and what exactly was going to happen on every part of the map. And the hero, I think, is going to be coming out with Hayden here. And Roly-Coly's just really running it. Around shouldn't be anything.
Messy spray.
Anything to talk about, okay. It's 2v3, there's a little bit to talk about here. Hayden still has control up mid.
Let's be honest, this could be a fair save for card counters.
I would not be opposed to a save here. No armor for half of King. But wait, Hayden with the messy spray able to find one.
A little wag.
Yeah, a little wag to know. Okay, King's on a
King is
very
so
late
far
rotate.
away.
Yeah, this is a very late rotate. I don't know if you go for this round now. Hayden's already out on Cat though. Flash is gonna be coming through. And Hayden's stuck. Oh, maybe spotted the player on ramp. Oh, but Rebuke. Able to find it. Okay, now the late long flank coming through from King, 24 HP. One bullet from the AK will do it. Why go for it?
Some heroics from Hayden.
Yep. Almost made that round possible, but the T-spawn run from King. Slightly
That's
questionable.
just too slow.
Yeah.
Too slow. It's unlucky. Maybe he thought it was just gonna be a save. Okay. Money. With that saved AK, King is able to drop over that gun that Hayden needed so bad. So, able to recover a decent buy, some low utility, so gotta make it count.
Looks like a long take. Large counters.
Okay.
Finally a bit of control being taken. That's what I like to see. I mean, you're down
Yep.
4-1. Oh, Icarus. Okay.
Hey.
Hang on now. Could have saw something crazy happen, but instead we're gonna have a very slow.
Love the way that
Damage through mid.
Hayden's reaching down at 34.
Oh, when King jumps up, then that's gonna be a lot of players, a lot of heads, and a lot of guns spotted. Molly's gonna come through, a lot of Clueless, fighting for his life, not gonna happen. Rebuke taking him down, and now Sight has been handed over. Rolly, find one back. Hayden going for a little bit of a heroic play there, but it's not gonna happen. Cash, what can you do from long? We'll find one, no damage taken either. So 2v3, Roly-Coly low, no kit in sight.
Oh, the save call is coming in.
It's gotta.
Or
There's surely no way
Nope.
that you go for
Okay.
this. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Yeah, there's
save.
no
Ash
way.
is gonna have a tough time getting out of this though. Position has been spotted. So if Samurai really decide to hunt for this, which Spence could afford to. Oh, and they won't even need to hunt. Cash is gonna hand over that headshot to Rebuke. I'm at 8-1.
What a clean round from Samurai. I'm loving the way that they're taking map control, especially Cat. They're getting Cat almost every round and able to like apply that pressure with that Cat control is so huge on this map. So really showing some decent Dust 2 ability.
Spence pulling out the op.
That's exciting. Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
be
go
honest.
for it.
I'm not a fan of the op call in this round. The eco. Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what would be?
But this
Could be guns
Yes,
handed over
keep
here. Nutty now in a very bad position. Okay. Recover. Rolly.
okay.
It's that trade back. It's a 3v3. And back turn. King, are you able to find it? Vin's gonna get the 360. The 180, excuse me. Oh. SC shots from King. Might have just cost counters. Second round.
Yeah, if that kill came in for King, the card counters had a serious round for them. Because that B fight was a little messy, but it did go in the way of the card counters. And got them so much control. But the Samurai, oh, they're just running over the card counters right now.
And this
Some
is,
sort of
you know,
solution has to come up.
this is what I was saying. As I was thinking maybe the Samurai, they just had to wake up. You know, maybe it's taken them 11 match days to do so, but maybe it's time for them to wake up.
Yeah. And they have so much experience combined on their team.
Oh, and they're hunting. So guns just being taken away. Wants to hold on to this AK if possible. Looks like they're gonna let him. Why not?
All right. Card counters back on the buy. They have to do something. Something interesting. They went for the long control that one round. I honestly love the Tons play they made in that last round.
Yeah.
Because it
that was
got them
great.
some serious control.
Ulis does have off this time. Looks like they're just going back to their 3-1-1.
But
Cat
back control.
Ooh, I like this boost. Hang on. Spots the player in lower. Now just needs a hold. Drops off Molly's not going to go deep enough. Vin is going to be safe.
They would play that so well.
So well for not knowing that there's an op waiting to take his life.
It's part of the plan. Card counter's holding on the Cat. It's on the Samurai to take initiative here. What are they going to do? I think they're going to flash into Cat here.
I think they're also waiting for Icarus to start looking for something here. And oh, there's util pulled. And that's going to be okay. There we go, King. Able to hold down long, take down Icarus. Five. Finally, the card counters have an advantage. But can they maintain it? 45 seconds. Roly-Coly's getting aggressive, though. And this could cost them the round if he goes down, but he's going to be able to find two with a good spray. And looking for the third, not going to happen, but Nutty. Ooh, hang on.
The B call. They're
Nutty
running.
review.
It's a
They
foot
are
race.
sprinting. And no rotate has came through yet. So clueless. Will he be able to catch someone on the cross? Ooh. Not gonna happen. The bomb is gonna go down. 3v2 retake on B.
This is gonna be a tough one. They got some util though. On King.
A little bit of use. When they are playing the crossfire, somewhat. Nutty needs to find this first one.
He's gonna get mollied out.
He is gonna get mollied out. He's gonna hit his jump line, but he's still gonna be able to find one. And Nutty, he's gonna find Cash. Turn his back.
Oh.
It's a 2. God, everything happens so fast. A 2v3. Shit, I think it was a 2v5 at one point.
Yeah, yeah.
That round, yeah, I think that started as a 2v5. Card counters, yeah, that's a wise timeout to take right there. I mean, Unit Rebuke is 11-1. What do you do?
That's insane. How do you deal with that?
I mean, you gotta kill him. It's simple as that. You deal with it by killing him.
Okay. I hope to see something new out of the card counters. They had the right idea that last round. You know, making Cat a little harder to take. It's definitely kind of the focus of the Samurai setup in these T rounds.
They do go for a force here. Oh. Probably just gets tagged by... Is this Icarus on the option? Is. Oh, but Hayden swung out from bottom mid. Able to find Icarus. Then gets a trade on the King. Now coming from lower. Hang on now. Maybe getting too aggressive on this low buy.
Force back with the detail.
Look at this play. Look at this play from Cash.
This has to work.
And it's not going to. They were too wise. They knew something was up. Something felt fishy.
This A-site just open for business. The card counters with no response.
A trade back, or kill back, not necessarily, but a roly-poly. Double retake from CT. Bomb is going to go down. There's no way to stop that. Ooh, good nade. Will help with the retake. Smoking a flash.
There's no way you can give up 8.
Yeah, there's just no way you can. No way you can get back into this. I mean, how do you retake from CT?
I would not want to be the card counters right now, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I mean, and not only that, they're gonna go hunting. Look at this. Spence is already hunting. Yeah, but I think the first got hurt, so I think, yeah, hopefully should be able to find this.
Terrorists win.
Don't think they're gonna go. Not getting too crazy here. So both players able to keep their guns. An 8th round picked up for the Samurai, and I know that they're playing the card counters, but the Samurai's got to feel like they're playing with house money.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're up 8-1 right now. You kind of feel like you could just do whatever you want on this map, and it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the card counters, it feels like no matter what you do, nothing works.
Yeah, even when the openings go the way of the card counters, it's just not enough. The mid rounds is where the Samurai shine.
It's the opening, and Spence able to take one down and gets traded out, so now it's a 3v4.
Oof.
For a brief second, it was a 3v4. The op is here, okay. Lewis able to get that back, and King's able to get that back, and Icarus in the 1v3. The op, I mean, you're up 8-1, why not go for it? Now you have bomb, you have a minute 15 on the clock. Low waltz.
Oof. Icarus finds Rolly. That B-side is open.
The 3-time grand champion we're talking about, and he's going to be able to find the kill as well. Smoke's going to go down in CT, but it's going to get the split from Cat. They're both going to be coming from Cat, and that bomb site is handed over. And now it starts to get a little bit dangerous. Start to get a little bit nervous if you're on the card counters. We can't possibly lose a 1v3. We do the clutches. Nate's going to get him down to 8 HP, though. Oh, it's dangerous. Oh, they're going to come through the smoke. Oh, a little bit of a luck. Okay, a little bit there, and all of a sudden, Icarus is dead.
Wow, Icarus really put up a serious attempt there.
Yeah, I mean, got bomb plant, you know. Not that money's really an issue here,
No.
but...
But even on a win, Card counters.
Maybe it is an issue. Look at this eco. This is,
Yeah, a little.
I mean,
a little
no
under more
util.
stress than.
Yeah. Yeah, so low util, but they win this round. I think card counters go back to being broke. He's gonna come out. Did. Lost play, but Blue's able to back out with his life. He's on a bit of a rough one right now.
Yeah, the util is just
They're not giving
bombarding
him
the
any,
off.
yeah. They're not giving him any chances. Every position he's in gets mollied, naded, flashed.
Yeah. Might be the samurai difference here.
Look at the map control. Look at the map control that Samurai have right now. Hard
Yep.
counters have nobody in mid, even through mid doors. Now they do have 2 players pushed up in tons. Vin could be for a wake-up call the second that these players swing. For the second
It's
he
going to
decides
be.
to swing, but Bomb is going to be here too.
Could be a B split.
Ooh, but it could be a bad B split.
This
Players
might.
sitting here. Oh, but the timing. Wait, they're backing out of this.
That was
Full
smart.
smokes. Yeah, full smokes being used for utility usage. Cash up to find one. And Hayden able to find Spence. 5v3, surely. Winning round. Nutty finds 1, and Nutty finds 2.
Oh.
1v3 for Icarus. We've seen this before, but now they're a lot closer. And they're going to give him the first. There's a player in tons. He's going to get caught off guard. It's a 3rd round picked up for the card counters. We could be looking at a 4-8 half.
Nice. Okay. Card counters showing a little fight. Bringing out some interesting setups. I like that little ton setup. We didn't see any action off of it, but the double B hold proved to be successful. All right. Will this be a 4-8 half? If it's a 4-8 half, this could be a competitive game.
Yeah, this is doable. A lot more competitive than 7-1.
Oh, the B rush. It's so well timed.
Oh, Roland, you need to get that util out. They're already out past you. Are you going to be able to find one? Finds one, looking for a second. Not going to find it either. Going to be out on site. And that is B. 4v4 retake. He's going to do some good damage, though. We've seen them try to
Icarus still
retake
has
B
the
site
smoke.
before.
Lots of util to work with.
Spotted. Oh, he's gonna come out. That's forward, maybe. Oh, and it's just all samurai kills.
Oh,
9
what a call to go
3
B.
half. Yeah, that was a great call. I mean, they were on pistols and Mac 10s and a couple AKs, but. And I mean, yes, this game is looking a little competitive. Okay, I say that, but
well,
it can. There have been flashes of points where we think that this game can be competitive.
right.
But to those who say that they think this game can be competitive, I say no. I think what we saw there, I mean, with that double ton setup, right? Perfect example. The second that they backed out of that, they threw both their smokes at the same time. They
Yeah.
used up 2 smokes because they got nervous. They got worried. Like, oh man, I don't know. Are they coming out? Like, there's nothing at A. They're probably coming to us, so we better back out of this. And they both use their smokes, and B rush is gonna be coming through. This is feeling like deja vu.
Oh, but the setup is in for the samurai.
Oh,
They know.
3 here in the duel.
Oh!
He's been looking for it. Oh, and Spence gonna be chiming in and helping out. It's gonna be 10-3. Oh, and Cash, what can you do? You've been in the league for so long. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. There's 2 players though, and happened.
Samurai
Nice little
shutting
smoke kill
down.
though, but Samurai just
The host of the card
demolished-
counters.
just demolished that B setup for that B rush. Oh,
Wow, samurai. The great calling. I mean, even into the CT side, calling the 3B setup.
the gamble stack against the card counters. Samurai is feeling like the house right now. Feels like you cannot beat them.
They always win.
They always win. Got Rebuke acting as the pit boss right now. Kicking you out. Kicking out your chances of playoffs. And look at the scoreboard right now for the Samurai, right? You're sitting at 12, 10, 12, 7, 13. Meanwhile, only one player on the card counters has yet to break has broken double digits.
Yeah, Samurai, they got that dog in them.
That's for sure. I mean, they've been in these situations before. Plenty. This franchise is no stranger to needing to make it to playoffs, being in these high stakes games.
Yeah, Samurai, they're just playing with so much confidence in the card counters. You can see the nervousness.
Maybe clues and okay. You know what? There's a kill back.
Oh.
There's a kill back. Now Kicker is under a lot of pressure. Under a lot of pressure. Okay. And give him a third. All right. Well, 11th round off the eco. I mean, we've only seen one timeout get called from the card counters. We've talked about this before on our previous casts.
Yep.
Use your timeouts. Please use your
Yeah,
timeouts.
they're there.
You're
Referee.
down 11-3. Call one right now. Call a timeout.
This is the most important round for you.
Like, you
You're the
need
card
to win
counters.
this round. Yeah. You need to win this round. You need to reset their eco. Like, you gotta make something happen. And the flashes are just not gonna be good enough because Icarus is almost straight through them. That one back. Hit here looking for a double, maybe more. Only gonna find the one. So 3v3. Hayden is low.
Check down to 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cash on 67.
Cash is headshotable.
Not the easiest situation for the card counters, even though they're even on players.
Tough one. I mean, B is wide open right now, but card counters are feeling corralled.
Now he's got the info that they're trying to get out along.
Ooh, Spence, I think a lot of that player on Cat. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Didn't act like it. Cash is out the card, looking for anything. Not gonna hit a single shot there.
Oh,
Ooh, nutty. I mean, just shutting them down. Clueless here in the 1v3. Something. You gotta make something happen. Okay, wait, gonna catch out Spence. Util out.
okay, this is where the clutch stats come in.
Nutty, I mean, Nutty knows that he didn't go to B. Surely. Didn't watch them cross. So Clueless now. Worked his way up A. Oh my god, this could be genius. Oh, what do you mean? Shoots his gun, throws the molly out. Okay, now the jig is up. They know that Clueless is on A. An AK and an M4. There is no kit, so Clueless is able to buy time here. Oh my god. This is dangerous, and it's gonna slink to the smoke. Rebuke just gets the kill. 14-4. For match point. And, you know, I hate to say that we were right, Rob, but
I didn't expect it to be like this.
this is kind of what I was expecting, but man, it doesn't feel good either way.
Oof.
That is just
Card
a
counters. It's now just gonna be
clinical
some
scoreboard.
sort of Hail Mary. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
this
just,
is a clinical scoreboard on the Samurai. I mean, Jesus, what do you do? Roly-Coly fighting, dragging the card counters along. Gonna be another ball. Will this be the end of the card counters run? Season 17. Clueless says no. Clueless wants another round. And Spence
oh, what a fun.
is caught off guard. There's an open A site. I think we might be going again. Cash catches out Vin. but a kill handed back. Rebuke in the 1v4.
Bomb has been planted.
Already a player deep CT.
I think he's going for the 1v4.
I think he's going for the 1v4. No.
Ah,
No. No. He said, you know what? Maybe not.
card counters. Finally.
They're hunting here. This is okay. This could get dangerous because if you lose guns, your eco's not looking good, but neither is that of the samurai.
Keep the pressure up. They need every little advantage. So little wind in the sails of the card counters in the twilight of this game.
I mean, samurai, you have 8 chances to close this game out. Surely.
OT.
You know our history.
Yeah.
And it can't end on an eco. No way. And yeah, it's just gonna be a spray. Nothing to worry
Nice.
about. There's never a chance. Rebuke in the 1v5. It's over. Come on. You can't win this. Bomb here. Okay. The fifth round, okay.
All
Still
right.
nothing to be worried about yet. Nothing to be worried about yet if you're the samurai. I mean,
No.
there's nothing
You
that can-
expect to lose
this
that one.
can't. Yeah, you can't. This can't get out of control.
Oh, here's the attack.
Here's the tack. I'm not a fan of using attack now.
Yeah, with a little bit of that momentum.
You've got the momentum. Why break it? Why break the momentum?
Okay, maybe there's some master plan being cooked up for the card counters. This might pay off.
High level. Things that we wouldn't understand, Rob.
Correct. Hasn't been many rounds to really analyze the samurai setup, so
Well, whatever they've been doing has not been working. So,
yeah. Card counters have to just make a decision. Take initiative somewhere.
yep. And I mean, now you got Roly Coly getting some help from Cash. Cash sitting at 13 and 15. Quietly been making his way up on that scoreboard. On control. Is there going to be a fight? Aiden gets the kill on the men. Still nothing to be quite worried about. Just makes the swing and hands over the
Oh.
kill to King. Okay, so now it's 3v5. A couple players are low. Rebuke. No, Rebuke. Okay. Blues finds that kill and this is dangerous. This is not looking good. Now 6th round handed over.
Oh, Icarus.
Oh, Icarus.
Whoa.
Icarus. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Trading positions.
Bomb has been planted.
Don't let this distract you from the fact that Samurai are throwing a 12-3 lead.
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet. Surely now.
Did definitely feel like those long fights a little over swinging with a little bit of too much confidence, maybe.
1 HP on Icarus. Cash should find this kill. Actually, Icarus might be kicked out. Oh. King is waiting. But King also very low, 7 HP. Hunt from top mid.
Terrorists win.
Icarus is gonna go down. And they're both gonna go down. That's eco right there. So
Yeah.
we could be looking at just 12-7.
Yeah, already. Okay.
This is okay. Well, now, I mean, if you're samurai, you gotta go. Okay, come on, guys. Let's lock in. Let's stop messing around. We're fine. We
Yeah,
got
okay,
this.
guys.
All right, come on, guys. Let's just lock in. Maybe there's just a little bit of hope with the card counters. Maybe if you're the card counters, you're feeling that slight racing of the heart. And
Oh,
that chance is kind of disappearing. How do you win that? And Rebuke even finds a kill of his own.
Oh no, not like this.
But not like this. Not in the eco. Besides, Rebuke has an op. Nutty has an AK and armor.
The double smoke again onto B doors.
This is,
Tensions are
I
high.
mean, yeah, you're feeling nervous now. There's no kits, so all you have to do is buy time. And King finds one, but now it's Hayden in the 1v2. Take the 1v1. Op comes out. Op misses the shot though. And a breath, a sigh of relief.
We saw that the
side
card
of the
counters were
car.
clutchers. And it pays off.
Okay, could have gotten very dangerous, but
Oh.
it didn't. It was fine. It was all under control. Maybe even part of the plan.
Yep. That's what the timeout was for.
12-7. Looking at
B leans dead up.
5 more chances. No. No, 5 more. Still on to Icarus. Makes things weird. You have Bully out of... Well, clueless. Okay. Slow it down a little bit.
Nutty. He's inching up.
Hayden spotted the head there. Unspotted, and Hayden picks up the kill as well. With 3v5, and I mean, these early rounds are just going the way of the card counters.
Rolly sells the B.
But you have a player fast up cap. Rebuke.
What's that?
Blank and
Oh!
just a ding! Just a ding! Fence by a hair misses that shot.
Uh-oh. Card counters are whittling this lead down.
You know, it's still nothing to be too worried about yet. To be too worried about. I think if they
I'm
lose
feeling
next
it.
round, then you start getting really worried.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Early, not a 12-3 lead. Game was
Going both.
unlosable.
Terrorists win.
Attempt.
Hunt isn't gonna pay off, but still, if you're on the card counters, feeling like a high roller,
Yeah.
fitting for the franchise.
Another one. Another one on the board. Another chance.
Samurai are just letting these chances to close the game slip through their fingers. What can you do? How do you stop this? Your
As far as
early
we
round
haven't seen
aggression,
the game around.
maybe they're not worried yet.
Oh, it's long.
Oh.
And it's fast.
Oh! Rebuke is just getting caught out time after time. This is the shot. And that's going to cost him an op. 3v4, double op, retake. To go for it. I mean, you have Finn has yet to even leave B. On the slow tate through CT now. It's just going to be a save. Yeah, this is a good call. Gotta get your eco right. Oh,
Cash saw
Cash is
all
just-
three.
Cash is just missing every timing. Oh no.
Come on.
No, you can't miss that spray, Cash. You can't miss that spray. Oh, Lord. You know, for as many franchises get added and as much as the league changes, there's one thing that never changes. Cash. Spence. Able to hold on to this guy a little bit longer, but now back turn. Ooh, not close. Not close at all.
All right, the tack coming in.
This is the point where you call it, right? Because now you think, okay, well, come on, guys, we've gone from them only having 3 rounds on the board to being 3 rounds away from OT.
Oof. Yeah, this is where you start to get a little nervous.
We see
If you're
back-to-back
Samurai.
timeouts getting called. Maybe Samurai need a little bit more time to discuss this because I would be kind of worried about this. You have two ops. First time we've seen this get pulled out by either team. So what are we seeing here? What are you guys going to do with it? That's the question. Shot. So a safe cross. Just slow. And
Blow smoke.
no matter what
Ooh.
happens, either of these teams, no matter who wins, both of them need the Falcons to lose in their game tonight. That's where it really comes down. As we get into the end of this game, the beginning of an OT, gotta be thinking, what is the other game's score? What is going on over there?
Yeah, is this off or not?
But they can't think about that right now. Spence just needs to worry about getting those kills, and that's going to be Hayden dropped. He's been the problem at the very start of each of these rounds.
And under a little pressure. Days are out.
Vin finds one. Hang on, but looking for the op as well, and this is how it ends. You've came back this far. Oh, and that's going to be it. 13-9. Samurai closed the door on the card counters, kick him out of the casino, and send him home broke. So the Samurai now, hopefully, getting themselves into position to end up in the playoffs.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, they do have another reschedule at some point.
They do.
So,
They do.
regardless of the Falcons game, Falcons Hitman game,
Actually, when is that game supposed to happen? Because I don't see it on the website right now.
that's a good question.
I'm not seeing it
Oh.
on any scoreboard.
I'm seeing the Falcons beat the Hitmen on Ancient 13-7.
Well, Samurai, I don't think there's a way for them to make it back into playoffs. Now, obviously, I mean, there's a lot of reschedules. We had a lot of things happen because of the major. So who knows? Maybe the Samurai. Actually, yeah, if the Samurai win their reschedule, they're still right now, the Samurai are still in playoffs. So
Hey,
I think maybe the
nice.
Samurai actually have made it through.
Yeah, I
I
think so.
not 100% sure because of, all the craziness with the reschedules, but that was our final regulation game of this season that will be streamed. I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
not.
Challenger, yep.
For Challenger, that
Yeah.
is, yeah, of course. But you know what? We might have some reschedules.
Yeah.
And maybe those reschedules won't have a fluke comeback in them, huh?
Fluke.
Fluke comeback.
I just had to point out that during that game, definitely noticed that there's a lot more focus on T. The util on both teams on their T sides was far superior to util usage on their CT sides. We're seeing a lot more like preparation for T.
Yeah.
Whereas CT, I don't know, might have been a little neglected in the prep for both of these teams. But
Yeah. I think, if I was the IGL, as I've been previously for successful teams, I think I would have just won at 12-3 and made it 13-3.
yeah,
So
true.
maybe Samurai hit me up for some coaching. I don't know, Spence. I'll come in there and coach you guys as you guys make your way into playoffs, looking to solidify yourselves as challenger players. But either way, as we look ahead, the playoffs bracket is going to be set. I think by the end of this weekend, and so just keep your eyes peeled for that because we'll be here
Yeah.
and we'll be ready for
Yeah.
all these playoff games. We'll be streaming them. hopefully all of them. And I think
Yeah,
Rob and I will be casting those, right?
I think so. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. So,
Well,
ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
thank you so
we
much
have,
for tuning in. I keep cutting you off, Rob.
yeah, my bad. I was gonna do the outro this time. You always do
Oh,
it,
do
but
the
I was
outro. Do
gonna.
the outro. Do the outro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm taking the outro from you. Go do it. Do
No,
it.
no,
Do
no,
it.
no, no. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all for joining us for this exciting match on Dust 2. And shout out to our observer, Granny, uh, for observing this game with us. And we should see y'all on Tuesday for another
Boring.
exciting game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been Rob for Dr. X Code, and I've been joined by King Willie, and we'll be Rob and Willie on Tuesday. So, peace out.
Thank you.